Welcome to Becoming a Spanish Expert, Lesson 2. So we're going to review some of the things we learned from the previous lesson. Our subjects. Yo means I. Tú is you. Él is he. And ella is she. Usted is you, formal, like when you're talking to your professor. Nosotros or nosotras is we. Ellos is they. Ellas is they feminine, and ustedes is you all. AR, IR, and ER verbs. So you replace the AR, ER, or IR in a verb with any of these endings. O, as, a, amos, on for AR verbs, and O, es, e, hemos, or imos, an for ER and IR verbs. Irregular verbs. So you might be thinking, what's that? In the previous lesson, we learned that when dealing with regular verbs, like, for example, comer, which means to eat, you chop off the ending. And instead, if you want to say I eat, yo como, based on the subject. Well, for irregulars, it's kind of impossible to chop off the IR because that's the whole word. So I will be showing you guys how to do that. So irregular verbs, first we have ir, which means to go. So if you want to say I go, it's yo voy. So you completely change the word in a way, but don't worry, not all irregular verbs are like that. Tú vas, él va, nosotros vamos, and ellos van. Ver means to see. So if you want to say I see, you say yo veo. You see, tú ves. He sees, él ve. Nosotros or nosotras vemos, which is we see. And finally, ellos ven. Also, I'm only using él, but for these two parts of the chart, él, ella, and usted apply for this part, and for this part, ellos, ellas, and ustedes apply. Dar is to give. So, when you want to say I give, you say yo doy. Tú das. Él da. Nosotros damos. Ellos dan. So, the next type of irregular we'll be looking at is a stem changer. So, stem changer verbs are a little bit different, but I have a trick for you guys. So, this is our little boot right here. If we want to use a verb that requires a stem change, here is what we do. In the yo, tú, él, ella, usted, and ellos, ellas, ustedes form, you will always have a stem changer. However, in the nosotros form, there is no stem changer. So let's see an example of this. Poder means to be able to. So, if you want to say I can or I am able to, you would say yo puedo. Tú puedes. Él puede. Nosotros podemos. So, if we look at the boot, our nosotros isn't included. Therefore, the stem change doesn't apply to the nosotros. And then finally, ellos pueden. So, the new words we learned today were ir, which is to go, dar, which is to give, poder, which is to be able to, ver, which is to see. In Lesson 3, we'll be covering ser versus estar. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned for the next video. Bye!